presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Edwards is out there with ball, and it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. When two half-court offenses face off doors, it is a chess match of strategy and execution. And I am here to say I love it.
Every possession becomes very calculated. You run set plays to create high-quality shots. You are, generally speaking, mismatch hunting.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Ball with the bucket.
If you give LaMelo Ball an opportunity to capitalize from the deep corner, forget about it. Turn the lights out.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo. It's the crossover and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Randall finds Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Over Gobert, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Ball dishes to Edwards. Takes the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. The Heat trail by 4. Giannis kicks to Smith. Mitchell a screen on Edwards. For 3, Smith. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Ball. Tries from 16, and he hits the jump shot. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Adebayo with the screen for Smith. And he drives in, and there it is for him.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Timberwolves leading by 4. Ball from long range. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Puts it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Traps in the tray. Edwards got 8 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Give it up for your defense squad.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Portis, the pass to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Wiggins drawn the double team. It's deflected. Ingles against Portis. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. 50 seconds left in the first. Pass to Portis. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Conley. Here's Dosunmu. And Reed has it in the corner. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
They've got Portis. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Jokic. And it's Larson in at the 2, so that's who Miami starts the second with. Pass to Fontecchio. And the Heat, another three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Randall no good. The Heat trail by 7. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. On the wing, Dosunmu. Three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A different look for Miami. Giannis comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Mitchell in for Jonas. Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Heat trail by 4. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ball's checked in. Back to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Randall, top of the key. Launches a 3, and Ball gets it to go on the assist from Randall. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Larson. Portis against Reed. There's the lob, and there's Giannis. Look out below!
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Reed finds Ball. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
The Heat trail by 8. Giannis passes to Wiggins. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Wiggins outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis a screen on Randall. From deep Antetokounmpo. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Edwards passes the ball. Outside, Reed. Now here is Edwards. And here is Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Portis. Pass to Wiggins. Over Edwards. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Andrew Wiggins.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Pass the ball. Back to Dosunmu. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Always a threat. Three-point land that time was seriously expanded.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to Ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
A situation made for LaMelo Ball. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis!
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
1 second left. Doesn't go for it. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Minnesota. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. It's a 13-point game. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. All out there with Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. Giannis trains it on that defense.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And it's the Heat with the ball. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards with it. 15 points in the game. Randall no good. Adebayo passes to Giannis. Mitchell outside. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists in the game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Wiggins outside, out left of the wing. Here's Adebayo. Buries it down low. Adebayo's got his second bucket tonight.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
To Gobert. There's Ball with the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Randall outside. Here's Shannon. Covered by Wiggins. Back to Randall. Launches it. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And Miami making a change here. Larson's checked in. He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Randle against Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Strong finish.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Reed. 1:37 left in the third quarter. And here is Dosunmu. Scoreless thus far. Ball with the bucket.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
A different look for Miami. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Fontecchio in for Smith. Timberwolves also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
Pass to Adebayo. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Timberwolves leading by 11. And here is Ball. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Pass to Fontecchio. Oh, good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Left side, Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adebayo's got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fontecchio is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Randall dishes to Conley. Outside, Reed. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
On the wing, Giannis. He's defended by Randall, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Edwards, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Fontecchio sets a screen. And that one's good. Mitchell. Minnesota leading by 14. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Reed with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Randall. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
That one drops for him.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Edwards passes to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. 11 points for Julius Randle.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Outside, Gobert. Edwards. And there's the three.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a three, he wants to come right back at you.
The Heat trail by 17. Now Adebayo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it takes a lot to shake Antetokounmpo's concentrations. He's so adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Now Ball. Off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Minnesota leading by 17. Outside, Gobert. Ball against Mitchell. And Ball slams it in.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Jovic. Oh!
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up the three. Portis. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Five on the clock. Reed in traffic, lays it home. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.